Gasinga. I am an accredited competency assessor for electronic products assembly and servicing NC2. So I would like to acknowledge the presence of Ms. Angelica Santos, our processing officer, Ms. Maria Agoncillo, our assessment center manager, and Mr. Juan de la Cruz, our representative from Tesla Provincial Office. Good morning, sir, and good morning, ma'am. You do not have to worry about their presence. They are here to oversee the conduct of competency assessment and to check if the conduct of the assessment is in accordance with the prescribed competency assessment methodology and procedures. They will not assess you. So before I start, please present to me your admission slips. Thank you. As I call your name, please acknowledge by raising your hand and sign the attendance sheet. Iskiana Salasalan, Ms. Maricris Madriaga, Mr. Julaico Galito. Okay. I am here with me your accomplished application form and self-assessment guide. This is an indication that you know and can perform all the units of competency enumerated for electronic products assembly and servicing NC2. I would like to welcome everyone to our center for your assessment for electronic products assembly and servicing NC2. The purpose of our assessment is to determine the level of your competency. So today I am going to administer competency assessment for electronic products assembly and servicing NC2. The qualification for electronic products assembly and servicing NC2 are composed of basic, common, and core competencies. For our core competencies, we do have number 1, assemble electronic products, service consumer electronic products and systems, service industrial electronic modules, products and systems. The different tasks to be performed for our electronic products assembly and servicing NC2 assessment are the following: assemble and deassemble DVD power supply, microwave oven parts and troubleshooting, LED TV parts and troubleshooting, CCTV installation. Yes, we will connect evidences through demonstration, oral questioning, and written test. To determine your knowledge, skills for electronic products assembly and servicing NC2, the assessment method we will use is oral questioning, demonstration, written test, and written test. These assessment methods can help to measure your underpinning knowledge and skills. For your personal needs, the lavatory is located at the end of the hallway, and you can also take your meal at our canteen located at the lobby. However, during our assessment, you are not allowed to leave the premises of the assessment center. If you have difficulty in understanding the given instruction, please do not hesitate to inform me because we are willing to translate it for you during the written exam. If you have dilemma in writing down your answers, don't be shy because we can accept your answers verbally. If you have any concerns, questions, or there is a need to clarify matter concerning the assessment, you may raise your hand because I am more willing to assist you. But once assessment has started, please refrain from asking questions. It is no longer allowed in the same token, during the assessment, if you have physical or any form of difficulties, do not hesitate to call my attention so that we can address it immediately. In case you have any questions regarding the assessment result, you have the right to appeal. You can submit your appeal to the Tesla Provincial Office where the assessment center and the assessor are accredited. For the issuance of the national certificate, the assessment center manager shall inform you where you can claim your national certificate within 5 working days of the assessment. After the assessment and you are found to be not yet competent, don't worry about it because you can be reassessed anytime at your own convenience. In case the reassessment is full qualification, we have to undergo the whole assessment process. If you are found to be competent in some unit competencies, the reassessment shall focus on the unit of competencies where you were found to be not yet competent. Also, if you failed 2 consecutive assessments, you will be advised to undergo a refresher course before reapplying for reassessment. During the actual assessment, please observe safety as you perform on the different tasks. Make sure to check on your electrical equipment before plugging it. Avoid pulling the cord and plug the equipment. Observe proper body mechanics when lifting heavy equipment to avoid back injuries. In case of accident, please call my attention immediately so that we can provide you with first aid. And should you need a rise, our first aid cabinet is located at the right side of the workshop. With regards to the result of the assessment, we observe strict confidentiality. This is to ensure your integrity. The results only made available to authorized personnel and to the institution where you had your actual training. In relation to this, the assessment package is kept in a secure place to guarantee the integrity of the assessment package. May I ask all the candidates to refrain from giving away any form of information that took place during the assessment process. So if you don't have questions or clarifications, then I'm going to distribute the specific instructions. Please read them carefully and do not hesitate to ask questions right now, and maybe I will translate it from English to your local dialect. If you need any assistance, then I will be more than willing to assist you. So now I will give your assigned number. Here's your ma'am, Ma'am Kiana. Here's yours, Ma'am Adriaga. And here's yours, Sir Cogarito. So, okay. Candidate number 2 and candidate number 3, please stay here. Me and candidate number 1 will now go to the assessment room, okay? Okay. Candidate number 1, this is our assessment area where you are going to perform and assemble and deassemble DVD powered supply. So, here are our specific instructions. Number 1, using the materials, tools, and equipment, you are required to perform the task within 2 hours. I will be observing you while you are performing the task. Number 2, after your demonstration, I will ask you some questions related to your demonstration. Number 3, you may call me when there's a need for me to translate or explain items for clarification. Number 4, after the questioning portion, I will give you feedback about your performance. And lastly, do you have any questions or clarifications?
Ma'am, I don't have further questions and clarifications.
Okay, so if there are no more questions, you may start now. So what should you do if after soldering the components, you have noticed that the circuit is not working?
Check if cold solder is occurred.
Okay, very good. Okay, so candidate number 2, this is our assessment area. This is where you are going to perform, assemble and deassemble a DVD power supply. So here are our specific instructions. Number 1, using the materials, tools, and equipment, you are required to perform the task within 2 hours. I will be observing you while you are performing the task. Number 2, after your demonstration, I will ask you some questions related to your demonstration. Number 3, you may call me when there is a need for me to translate or explain items for clarification. Number 4, after the question portion, I will give you feedback about your performance. And number 5, do you have any questions or clarifications?
No, ma'am, I don't have any.
Okay, so if no more questions, let's start now. You may start. So what should you do if after soldering the components, you have noticed that there is a circuit that's not working?
Check if cold solder occurred.
Okay. Okay, so please sit down, candidate number 1. So how do you feel about the assessment?
Ma'am, I am confident that I was able to perform well during the demonstration, even if I have a hard time with the written test and the oral questioning.
Okay, so my observation coincides with your opinion. You are competent in performing the different skills for electronic products assembly and servicing in CCA. However, I have noticed that you are not confident in answering the questions during the oral questioning. Nevertheless, you have been able to answer all questions correctly, and results of the written test showed that you are knowledgeable enough about electronic products assembly and servicing in CCA. In this manner, I would like to congratulate you for a job well done. I found out that you are already competent. So please sign the assessment result summary. Candidate number 2, please sit down. Okay, so how do you feel about the assessment?
I feel so nervous because I forgot to place back the original placement of the couple in the negative part of life. And I almost passed out during the assessment.
Really? In that manner, what will you do if you were asked to demonstrate, to assemble and deassemble DVD power supply again?
I will try my best to control my fears and focus on the task being hand.
So what have you learned from this session?
I have learned that I should review on the knowledge and skills, knowing to become confident and also I will change my negative attitude towards learning and I will try to focus and practice.
Okay, so Ms. Madriaga, you were able to answer some questions from the written test. Actually, you are good at it. However, you are not able to place back the original placement of components in the DVD power supply. So based on the results of my observation during the demonstration, the outcome of the assessment is that you are not yet competent. However, you can be reassessed anytime at your convenience. If you have doubts about the assessment result, you have the right to appeal. You can submit your appeal to TESDA provincial office where the assessment center and assessor are accredited. Well, would you please sign the competency assessment result summary? Okay, so do you have questions, Ms. Madriaga?
No, I don't have further questions.
Okay, thank you very much.